Oh yeah.
I'm reacting
Oh yeah,
to this
baby.
video,
Let's go.
guys.
Let's go. Let's go. Now I don't know why, but there's just some things we all did as kids, and it's not like any of these things actually make sense, but we just did them. Like, did you even
Stupid.
have a childhood if you never dug a hole to China? Timmy, we're almost there. Dang, just 2 more minutes. I mean, kids are just some dumbasses, bro. Like,
Yeah.
who's gonna tell little Timmy he's not digging through the Earth's core with this little rinky-dink ass shovel? But to be
You're right.
completely honest, out of all these dumbasses, I was probably the stupidest kid known to man. Like, I
You
remember
suck
when
it.
I was 5 and I was taking my annual shower, and all of a sudden I had realized I was a fucking superhero.
That's
It was just the way
crazy.
the water was flowing out of my fingertips. It was like nothing I'd ever seen before. And I was fucking hyped. I mean, from this point on, my new name was Waterboy. Wow. I was pretty fucking stupid, but not everything I did as a kid was completely impractical. For example, I know you used to run up the stairs on all fours, bro.
Yeah,
Like, this was
bro.
just the most efficient way to get from point A to point B. I used to
Bro, you
feel like a
talking point
fucking
A to
cheetah
point
going up
Z.
those stairs. In fact, going up the stairs in this
Which,
manner was so efficient, I asked myself, well, why don't people go down the stairs like
dumbass.
this? And shit, I figured out why. Bro, on a hot summer day, I would wait for my mom to whip out the fan. And as soon as she turned that bitch on, me and my brother would turn into the Migos. We were dropping hit after hit. Like we were spending so much time talking into this fan,
Me
our
too,
mom
bro.
was a little concerned. Raindrop, drop top, smoking no cookie in a hot box, cooking, fucking on your bitch, yeah, cooking up, don't burn the crock pot. Hey guys, you've been there for 6 hours. I think it's time to, let them cook, Man, that booty. Cooking up though with the ooze. Hey, and speaking of cooking, when Mama Chains would whip up some good old crab dinner, I had no choice but to put a piece of KD on each prong of the fork. Like that shit just simply tasted better, bro. Or whenever I
Crazy.
was walking on a sidewalk, I would strategically plan out each footstep to make sure I was not
I act
stepping
like
on
it's
a
some type
crack.
of game
Now
or
the funny
something.
thing about this one is I still do that shit. And I know
Oh.
some of y'all are gonna think I'm weird for that, but riddle me this. Who's gonna be laughing when your mom's in the ER with a broken back, bitch? Now I feel like at one point or another in your life, you just had to check if the fridge light stayed on when you close it. It's really just a part of growing up. Like one day you'll go grab some milk for your Honey Nut Cheerios and you'll be like, hey, wait a minute. Or what about when you were bored in the car and you start doing parkour with your fingers to the window? I used to hit some crazy combos and then I would go to finish it off with a backflip. Or have you ever fucked around in the living room and you broke a vase or some shit? Well, you get a timeout or you receive a little whooping. Now, coming out fresh off that whooping, this shit could only go one of two ways. Either you bawl your eyes out and play with this fucking thing for hours, or you would plan to run away, bro. That was it. That was your only options. And I had a few of those moments where I was ready to for the trials and tribulations to come. And then I would look my sweet mother in the eyes and realize she's making mac and cheese and I can't leave yet. And you have simply not lived if you never hit a DS under your pillow at night. Like for me, the
Crazy.
Mario grind was 24/7. There was no sleeping. But I'm not gonna lie, I had some close calls trying to pull that shit off. Good night, Chains. Sweet dreams. Good night, Ma. Love you. Love you too. Fuck. And goddamn, bro, in grade 1, we would be doing anything but schoolwork. Like, we'd be poking holes in our erasers, injecting heroin with mechanical pencils, drawing this shit, and breaking this shit off mechanical pencils. I'm not gonna lie, you still gotta keep me away from those things, because if I see them, I will break them. And yo, I'm not gonna forget you, motherfucker. You used to put glue on your hands and let it dry so you could peel it off. Like, bro, you're weird for that shit. I'm not gonna lie. But I did used to love crafting the biggest marker sword you could and have a duel. And I don't know why, but I always used to carry around this tiny ass pencil. Like, I never actually used it, but I always had it. And I used to flex it, thinking it was cool or something. Yo, Shorty. Take a look at my pencil. Oh my god, why is it so tiny? Tiny? It's not that small. And bro,
Bro,
tell me
I'm
as a
literally
kid that you
scrunched up
never
in a
had the
ball.
random urge to just do this shit. And you just stay there. I don't know why. And I'm not gonna lie, I have to contribute my entire professional stickman career to drawing on the windows as a kid. Like mini chains were
Yeah,
putting up
no,
some
no.
masterpieces. They were on some Picasso level shit, which is exactly why you see this high quality stickman content.
Bro, you got a pillow, right?
Alright, nice.